ashes falling, wings up high. From embers cold and dark we see the flames of what we ought to be. The past, it lingers in the shade, but new dawn calls for debts unpaid. We fly to where the truth awaits, the fire that inside us creates. Release the ashes,
And play it we shall. Thank you, Emilian904. And Ryu for kicking us off today for Brindle's Vision. Welcome, everybody. Got a great show lined up for you with some music you may have forgotten about or never even heard of. So, and a lot of messages. Some of them are a little bit on the repetitive side because, some people are just a little bit dense, but that's okay. Sometimes we need a little smack on the head from Papa every once in a while to get us going. But before I play any more music, I'm just going to throw out the disclaimer real quick. According to Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, please allow fair usage of all of the music that you're going to hear today and that's going to be played today. We're not looking to monetize. I'm going to throw up something creative next week. I'm going to steal it from Carrie. She knows that I'm going to do it, but I'm going to steal it from her for next week. Actually, no, next week, I'm not doing anything. The week after, I'll steal it. There's your reminder. But I like to have a quirky PSA to kick off the show. And oh man, anybody know Jamie Lee Curtis? You know who she is, right? If you don't, well, okay, look her up. She's the original horror queen in my book, or at least in my generation. But you know how Stephen Colbert has been kicked off the live show? Well, I pulled this directly from a Facebook post. Because in a dramatic twist to the ongoing late-night television scandal, acclaimed actress Jamie Lee Curtis has come forward with serious accusations against CBS. Curtis alleges that the network actively suppressed her voice in the wake of Stephen Colbert's abrupt removal from The Late Show. As a longtime confidant of Colbert, Curtis insists that CBS not only orchestrated his exit, but was also involved in a broader scheme involving corruption, payoffs, and deliberate sabotage. Curtis claims her attempts to speak out in support of Colbert were met with intimidation and efforts to silence her. I want anybody to picture Jamie Lee Curtis being silenced, okay? Fueling suspicions of a cover-up at the highest levels of the network. As CBS scrambles to manage the fallout, Curtis is doubling down, promising to reveal evidence of what she calls a calculated attack on Colbert's career. Her bombshell allegations threaten to escalate the crisis engulfing late-night TV. Wow. I'd pay to see that. Because Jamie Lee Curtis will hand them their in a style they ain't seen coming. So there's your PSA. Watch out, because Jamie Lee Curtis, she coming. Let's get into some music before we go into the messages for today. We're going to open up with Lauren BRT. He's going to bring us Wild as the Wind. It's a live version from a stage performance a few years ago. And it's his take on that. And then we're going to close up the opening set with none other than Papa Dave 66 and his take on Simple Twist of Fate. So let's get to some music, shall we?
Love me, say you do. Let me fly away with you. For my love is like the wind, the world is the wind, world is the wind. Give me more than one caress. satisfy this hungriness for my love is lying away, and wild is the wind, wild is the wind. You kiss me when I kiss my love again. You touch me when you touch my life begins. You're spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself? Like the leaf clings to the tree, oh my darling, cling to me. For we're like creatures in the wind, and wild is the wind, wild is the wind. When you touch, my life begins. You're spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself? Like the leaf clings to the tree, oh my darling, please to me. For we're like creatures in the wind, and wild is the wind, wild is the wind, wild is the wind, wild.
Dogwood.
They sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark tingle to his bones. 'Twas then he felt alone and wished he'd gone straight and watched out for a simple twist of fate. They walked along by the old canal, a little confused, I remember well. He stopped into a strange hotel with the neon burning felt the heat of the night hit him like a freight train, moving with a simple twist of fate. A saxophone someplace far off played as she was walking by the arcade, as a light bust through a beat up shade where he was waking up. She dropped a coin into the cup of a blind man at the gate and forgot about a simple twist of fate. He woke up, the room was bare. He didn't see her anywhere. He told himself he didn't care. Pushed the window open wide, felt an emptiness inside to which could not relate, brought on by a simple twist of fate. He hears the ticking of the clocks and walks along with a parrot that talks. Hunts her down by the waterfront docks where the sailors all come in. Maybe she'll pick him out again. How long must he wait? One more time for a simple twist of fate. People tell me it's a sin to know and feel too much within. I still believe that she was my twin, but I lost the ring. She was born in spring, but I was born too late. Blame it on a simple twist of fate.
Singing Bob Dylan as only Papa Dave could with a simple twist of fate. One strong story or songwriter singing the words of another strong songwriter. That was amazing, Papa Dave. Thank you so much. It's so good to have you in Rise. About time. Better late than never. And we are so glad you were here bringing your brilliance, whether it's one of your originals or one of your covers. Thank you so much for joining this amazing community. And before that, we had Lauren BRT with Wild as the Wind, and that was just magnificent. There were times that, had I seen your shoulders moving a little bit more, I would have thought that you were playing the piano in that. That was just amazing. So what a great way to just kind of ease us into the messages for today. We got our blood pumping a little bit with the opening, and then we're just kind of taking a breath with those two refreshing songs. Last night on the Messengers, I had quite an emotional experience when I was delivering the Alpha message, and I wanted to continue talking about that today in a different light. Because last night I talked about comparing your voices when it comes to singing that smooth. Today, I want to bring attention to in general. Because so many times we take for granted just how amazing we are because we see flaws in who we are, how we look, what we do, what others can do better than us. And we forget about just how many things we can do on our own. No one is better than somebody else completely. And that's what makes life on this planet so amazing, because there's so many different variations. If everybody had the same skill, then nobody would need anyone. They would all be able to do it by themselves. But if you think about human limitations, we need the versatility of being able to have something done for us, and have something, or have somebody who is better at a skill than us, so that we don't have to do it. And there's gratitude that can be found in that. Hey, you can do this better than me. I don't have to do this. I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to perfect this skill. You've already done it for me. I have my own set of skills that I either already have perfected or I want to perfect even more. And by you having that, I can focus on me. So if you're comparing your joy based on what somebody else has, you're stealing it from yourself. They're not stealing it from you. They're not taking it from you. You're giving it to them. You're taking it away from yourself. So when you start to compare your skills at something with that of another's, and this goes both ways. If you're one that's better than somebody else, it's not so that you can hold it over their head, nor should you. Because guess what? They're going to be better at something than you. So many times we see people with gargantuan ego and arrogance that they can do something so well. Well, okay, let's put them in a room where they have to do something else that they suck at. And let's see how long that arrogance lasts. And then they learn the humility that comparing and trying to be better than, trying to hold power over because of what they can do. How's that working? So be gentle with yourselves. And I'm not going to tell you the name of the song, but hold on to that joy like an Iron Maiden.
As the sun breathes above the ground, and old man stands on the hill, and the ground warms to the first rays of light. The bird sun shatters the steel. His eyes like an eagle, flying high, touch the sun. On your way, like an eagle, fly. Fly as high as the sun.
Just when I thought that man couldn't sing any higher, that was Music Starman 33 with The Flight of Icarus from Iron Maiden. Oh, when I was growing up, I didn't really get into Iron Maiden, but I recognized that song. And that was so well done. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Yes. Oh my God, Music Starman. You just impress me just about every time you send a song in some new way. So that was amazing. I want to go back real quick before I go into the reading and address something that was brought up in the chat, because what I had said about people being granted humility in situations where they couldn't do something. Yeah, there's a specific type of person that this may or may not apply to, that you get to rise above in some way, and that's narcissists. So when you're dealing with a narcissist who wants to have power over you, wants to have control over you, there's a completely different line of thought that you will need assistance with if you don't have, in order to move beyond that. So keep that in mind. But please, like I was saying before, don't let comparison be the thief of your joy. All right, let me get into the reading real quick, because I pulled from the Egyptian Book of the Dead Oracle today, and we're starting off with Nephthys. You've sat on it long enough. There's been enough distractions to prevent you to do it. Now it's time to clear the clutter. If you've seen me pull this card in the past, her message hasn't changed much. But there's something else this time. A kind of exhaustion present that's preventing the actual cleaning that's needed. You really need to get to that. It's a frequent thought as the phone is picked up to answer a message or a call, or even to doom scroll on your favorite social media. Oh dear, someone has gotten tangled up in an argument that never belonged to them in the first place, wanting to generate peace about the situation, yet wound up taking on a battle that wasn't even theirs to take. I know one person that comes to mind that might reach out about this after hearing this, but know this: the decisions you have found yourself making are the ones that would have been made anyway at some point. There's a gratuity that can be found in the timing. Sure, there's been a long haul already, but at least there aren't deeper ties to cut as a result. But seriously, folks, take inventory about what you don't need in your life and release it. Look at the things in your life and your household that you've been holding on to that need to leave. Do you really use them, or do they fall into the list of, you really need to get to that? If you have to ask this often, it's potentially a sign to either A, get up off your butt and do it, or B, get it out of your house. So, which does it fall on? Are you sleeping on it? Are you screaming, don't wake me up?
I went to bed, I was thinking about you. Ain't the same since I'm living without you. All the memories are getting colder. All the things that I wanna do over. I went to bed, I was thinking about you. I wanna talk and laugh like we used to. When I see you in my dreams at night, it's so real, but it's in my mind. And now I guess This is as good as it gets. Don't wake me, 'cause I don't wanna leave this dream. Don't wake me, 'cause I never seem to stay asleep. But now, when it's you I'm dreaming of, I don't wanna wake up. I went to bed, I was thinking about you, and how it felt when I finally found you. It's like a movie playing over in my head. Don't wanna look, 'cause I know how it ends. All the words that I said that I wouldn't say, all the promises I made that I wouldn't break. It's last call, last song, last dance, 'cause I can't get you back, can't get a second chance. And now, I guess, this is as good as it gets. Don't wake me, 'cause I don't wanna leave this dream. Don't wake me, 'cause I never seem to stay asleep. But now, when it's you I'm dreaming of, I don't wanna wake up. Don't wake me, we're together, just you and me. Don't wake me, 'cause we're happy like we used to be. I know I've gotta let you go, but I don't wanna be alone. The streets of you keep on growing stronger. It ain't a lot, but it's all I have. Nothing to do but keep sleeping longer. Don't wanna stop, 'cause I want you back. Don't wake me, 'cause I don't wanna leave this dream. Don't wake me, 'cause I never seem to stay asleep. But now, when it's you I'm dreaming of, I don't wanna wake up. Don't wake me, we're together, just you and me. Don't wake me, 'cause we're happy like we used to be. I know I've gotta let you go, but I don't wanna be alone. I went to bed, I was thinking about you, 'cause I don't wanna leave this dream. It's the same since I've been here without you, 'cause I never seem to stay asleep. I know I gotta let you go, but I don't wanna wake up.
Don't Wake Me from Jonathan Layden Rocks. Man, that was incredible. I love it when you sing Skillet, because I know that that group is one of the biggest in your heart, and you relate to these songs so much. It's just, it comes through, it shines. You shine. That was just amazing. Thank you for sending that in. And I was really looking forward to playing. We previewed it, and I knew just from the first half minute that it was just going to be amazing. Well done, well done, well done. All right, let's get back to the reading. All right, we've seen this guy before. He's back. Horus. Okay, there's an essence of lack of safety as I look at this card. As if someone is afraid of their own skin right now. That everything they do is just going to fall apart. You can see it in their face, hear it in their voice, feel it in their words and actions. Beaten down time and again from the words and actions of others. Owning them as if they were laws from God or the gods themselves, whichever you believe in. It doesn't have to be this way. And you don't have to own the opinions of others. What's that meme say that I posted the other day on Facebook? Why do you spend so much time trying to be liked by everyone? You don't even like everyone. Or something like that. So why are you putting so much focus on getting back at those who put you down? If you want to maintain the thought of getting back at someone for how they treated you, do exactly what it is that you said you couldn't. Use that as motivation to get to it. And if you find that you were right, that they were right all along, so what? At least you tried. And that's a hell of a lot more than just sitting there wallowing in a self-pity that they want you to be in. Sorry, that was tough to get out. Find the motivation to your ambitions again. It's there. It just needs to be brought out. Cut it out. We don't need any more careless whispers. Never Gonna Dance Again. Careless Whisper from Condi003 and Rockin' Cherry. Damn, man. You guys brought it on that one. Full force. I was actually kind of concerned about Rockin' Cherry blowing a fuse there at the end. Whoa. I can tell somebody got a little bit into those lyrics and the feel of that song. God, you guys were incredible on that. And I said in the chat over on Twitch that I get sent so many amazing songs. It's hard to pick what I want to loop because so far I want to loop them all. Thank God this is recorded for you to come back and watch later because damn. Oh, I'm so blessed. I'm so amazingly blessed to have be surrounded by so many amazing singers. All right, let's get back to the reading. Who we got up next? We got Tef Nut. There's something about the maze beneath the bust of this goddess. She speaks of releasing buried emotions, and the labyrinth that lies inside has many that are buried and hidden. And then to get them released, they have to go through the maze. But if the pathways are blocked from pushing them down, they will never find their way out. I don't have time to feel. Bull. You do. Emotional constipation, as I call it, is one of the worst things that you can allow to happen when emotions are constantly repressed. Well, real men don't cry. Oh, I wish I could give a dose of Brindle to whoever told you that pitiful lie. Humans cry. We all shed tears when we are overcome with emotion, and stifling them to appease someone else's ideals does nothing but create more problems. Resentment, toxic feelings, digestive issues, cancers, etc. Yeah, they can all stem from holding back the tears and releasing the feelings. So if you feel the need to cry, then damn it, cry. It's that simple. It truly is. Don't hold back the tears. Don't feel like there isn't somebody there that will catch your fall. Because there's always a bridge for those troubled waters.
I'll be your bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down. When you're weary,
So weary,
feeling small,
so small.
when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and presents can be found like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. When you're down and out,
You're down
when you're on the street,
on the street.
when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I will take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. silver girl. Sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, if you can. Well, look around, I'm sailing right behind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind, like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. You're mine.
You're mine.
Ease your mind.
Damn, that song always wants to bring me to tears, and that was no different. Because I'm fighting them back right now. Man, you guys, that was incredible. I love that song. I love the message that it sends out. And Michael J. 2025 and Tectonic Shade, that was just, oh, yeah, glass breaking. Yeah, with that last note, wow. Wow. Michael, I don't normally do this, but it's just kind of poking through. With your new venture, there's going to be an opportunity that a song is going to appear to you that you don't want to sing. You might actually hate the song, but you need to sing it in that particular time period when it appears. I say this because the pattern has already presented itself and wants to make sure that I get that message directly to you, especially after that performance that we just got to hear, because that was idol worthy, guys. Between those two, that was idol worthy. Clay Aiken, eat your heart out. Okay, back to the reading. Once I bring it back up, because I got lost in the songs. All right, we got Ankh coming up. Your belief in you is the key to your own success. Your ability to set an intention, say a prayer, and manifest what you want is in your hands. The divine will, and always has, presented you with a series of doorways to pass through. Every decision you make is an entryway to the next outcome. You can have a better experience in life. Your thoughts create your reality. They always have. Oh, sure, there are always extraneous circumstances out of your control, always will be. Someone else's actions can always be blamed for where you're at. And there are times that it will blindside you. But keep this in mind. Whatever you call your divine creator, there is one thing in common. You are never given more than they can handle. Not you, them. So consider this when having belief in yourself. They believe in you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be given so many opportunities to make decisions for yourself that determine which door you will pass through. You want your personal power back? Guess what? You never actually lost it. Not totally, in any case. Oh, the flood of arguments on that one I could spend hours sifting through. So we'll end this card with this. What do you do with what is given to you isn't up to anyone else. Always keep that in mind. And I want you all to go and live your life with fever.
Never know how much I love you. Never know how much I care. When you put your arms around me, I get a fever that's so hard to bear. You give me fever.
Fever.
Then you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight. Fever in the morning, fever all through the night.
Sun lights up the daytime, moon lights up the night. I light up when you call my name, and you know I'm gonna treat you right. You give me fever when you kiss me, fever when you hold me tight.
Fever in the morning, fever all through the night. Everybody's got the fever, that is something you all know. Fever isn't such a new thing, fever started long ago.
Romeo loved Juliet, Juliet she felt the same. When he put his arms around her, he said, Julie, baby, you're my flame.
Thou givest fever,
Fever,
when we kisseth, fever, why they flame in you? Fever, I'm on fire, fever, yeah, I burn forsooth.
Captain Smith and Pocahontas had a very mad affair. When her daddy tried to kill him, she said, oh daddy, don't you dare.
He gives me fever,
Fever,
with his kisses, fever when he holds me
hold me
tight.
tight.
Fever,
I'm his missus, daddy, won't you treat him right?
I've listened to my story, here's the point that I have made.
Of me,
Chicks were born to give you fever,
fever,
be you Fahrenheit or
they
centigrade.
give you fever. When you kiss them, fever if you live in them.
Fever, tell your sizzle what a lovely way to burn.
What a lovely way to burn.
What a lovely way to burn. What a lovely way to burn.
Oh, and I know we had some fever going on with that. Mish 968 and Andrew Cherry. That was amazing. Thanks for sending that in. Loved that. You guys were great. Anybody else getting kind of like Cary Grant and Dean Martin feels from Andrew Cherry? And, you know, maybe a little bit of Audrey Hepburn from Mish. It was like, this belongs in one of those old movies, black and white, meeting up on a corner. Yeah, those kind of feels. That was amazing. Melted like butter. Oh, and here comes the lawn crew just in time for the last card. Yay. If it sounds like I start yelling during the readings, it's because I feel like I have to talk over them. And forget that I have a microphone. Anyway, the last card for today is from Mutt. We have heard from this card before. All right, so this is a shout out to anyone feeling the discomfort of feeling like there's a nagging mother in their ear. We all know that feeling, right? Whether it's literal or metaphorical. The whispers of the feminine trying to gently or maybe a little forcefully through, some Catholic Italian guilt, to be kinder to yourself. Living in a world where expectations flood our senses of how we should be doing things. Say this mantra and you'll attract money. Use this app to get in better shape. Buy this vacuum cleaner because it has better suction. Use this toothpaste because it's proven. And these are just some of the ones from my personal feeds. I can only imagine what you're being barraged with when you're already feeling a certain way about yourself. So instead of shooting all over yourself and making a mess, take these as gentle nudges from the universe to think better about yourself. You're worth feeling whole. You're worth being kind to yourself. You're worth taking care of yourself. If you watched The Messengers last night, it was mentioned how your part in this lifetime is vital to so much more than you could ever imagine. You are important. Regardless of how many times you think you have failed, it was just feedback, an opportunity to do things differently. I see you, and I know the impact so many of you make in my life. So I can only begin to imagine the impact that you make on everyone else's life. Those that you know, those that you will never meet. So be gentle and kind with yourself. And show a little extra gratitude if you need to. You know, everybody enjoys hearing a thank you.
Tea's gone cold, I'm wondering why. Out of bed at all. The morning rain clouds up my window, and I can't see it all. And even if I could, it'd all be great. But your picture on my wall, it reminds me that it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Drank too much last night, got bills to pay, but it just feels in pain. I missed the bus and I'll be out today. Late for work again. And even if I'm there, they'll all imply that I might not last a day. And then you call me, and it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
I wanna thank you for giving me the best day of my life. Oh, just to be with you
Is that the best day of my life? Push the door, I'm home at last, and I'm soaking through and through. Then you handed me a towel.
and all I see is you. And even if my house falls down now, I wouldn't have a clue, 'cause you're near me.
I want to thank you for giving me the best day of my life.
No, just to be with you, it's having the best day of my life. I wanna thank you
For giving me the best day of my life. Oh, just to be with you.
It's having the best day of my life.
Thank you both for an absolutely gorgeous take on Dido's Thank You. That was Amelia Metaphor and Heather. Oh, you guys were so amazing on that. Yes, Heather, that was one of your best. But you know, Amelia, it's nice to hear the softer side of you as well. I love it when you pull back and are really gentle with your delivery like that. It actually makes you shine brighter in these moments. And I can tell that it was pushed, it was forced. And Heather, wow, just both of you. Say the same about both of you, because that was gorgeous, that was beautiful, and thank you for sharing that with us. So we've come to the end of this show, and this is where I start telling you a little bit more. That's not the right one. Where's the right one? That's the right one. Okay. Tell you a little bit more about me and what I do on the side of Rise. This week is probably one of the most important weeks that you want to click this or in the description below to get over to my Evolve and Emerge group on Facebook. This is basically the hub of Untriggered, which is my coaching / reading practice, because I am releasing the book that I've been talking about. It's going to be put on Amazon for the printed copies, and in case you want to know what they look like. Hardcover, paperback. Yeah, I did it. Don't care. I'm showing because I'm proud of it and it's good. And if you're interested in obtaining that, I don't know if Amazon's going to keep this same link. I'm hoping that they do. This particular link takes you over to the Kindle version, which you can get now. You can carry around with you, read on your Kindle, however you want to, electronically. But the books, and I'm hoping that they attach it to this same link on Friday when they get released. And I'm having a release party. I've been working on a special offer that is going to be for only those who purchase the book that day. So if you want to look up more about what I do off to the side, pricing, scheduling, whatever, that's the link that you want to click. And I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys for chilling out with me every week for Brindle's Vision. I really enjoy doing this show and giving you guys some messages to help you get through your week, whatever you're going through, maybe a little bit of inspiration that you might not have gotten otherwise. So thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate you. And I want to introduce you to someone that I just discovered on Smule. His Smule name is Oakley 5G. You're gonna want to follow him because he's amazing. He joined me on Celine Dion's Have You Ever Been in Love? And that's what I'll be closing up with. I want everybody to know how much I love you guys and how much I want you to love you. All of you. I want all of you to love all of you. And keep going, keep shining, keep rising. And I'll see you soon. Tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Eastern, is Phoenix Talks with Reverend Diane. We'll be talking about We Broke Up, Now What? And tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern will be The Rock Rewind with Amelia and Absolute John. Oh wait, she has a special guest this week. Ha ha ha. Tune in. It's going to be a wild show with Rock and Cherry as her co-host. So I'm looking forward to that mayhem from our misfits. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Have a great day. I will see you soon. And here's Have You Ever Been in Love with me and Oakley 5G.
Have you ever been in love? You could touch the moonlight when your heart is shooting stars. You're holding heaven in your arms. Have you ever been in love?
Have you ever walked on air? Ever felt like you were dreaming when you never thought it could, but it really feels that good? Have you ever been in love? Have you ever been in love?
You could touch the moonlight when your heart is shooting stars. You're holding heaven in your arms. Have you ever been in love? The time I spent waiting for something that was heaven sent.
When you find out, don't let go. I know.
Have you ever said a prayer and found that it was answered?
All my hope has been restored. I ain't looking anymore. Have you ever been in love? So in love, have you?
Some place that you ain't leaving, somewhere you're gonna stay.
When you finally found the meaning.
Oh,
Have you ever felt this way?
the time I spent waiting for something that was heaven sent. When you find it, don't let go.
I know.
'Cause have you ever been